And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to welcome you all to the AI Edge. If you don't know, we are live in the Metaverse, in the Hello Plaza, that you can join us from your cell phone, your laptop, your iPad. We don't care if it has an internet connection, you can join us and experience the immersive Metaverse in a brand new way. And we want to encourage you guys to not look at your 2D screen, not look at your cell phone on a flat screen and watch the comments. Actually come and be a part of this immersive conversation. And you can join us, because when people ask, what's the Metaverse? It is the new internet. It's a new immersive engagement. You can move around, you can talk, you can do anything and everything and more that you possibly can imagine. And that's why we're having this amazing conversation, not just to talk about Metaverse, but to talk about your progress, right? And why you need to enter utilizing AI, utilizing actual, should I say, new automation, utilizing the Metaverse, and more importantly, upgrading your mindset as we move forward. So come and join us. We got 22 days until 2026 is here, and make sure you guys go take advantage of all of our amazing downloads. That if you don't know where to start, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how you're doing, go take advantage of our amazing actual free downloads. And if you don't know, I have my amazing other half with me as well, Miss Tara. Love, what you got on today's topic, ma'am, as we got 22 more days left until 2026?
Well, first of all, can't believe that we only have 22 days left. So if you had a goal in 2025, I hope you can get that done in 22 days. If not, roll it to the future, roll it into 2026, and get it rocking. But you know what? What you can't do is you can't run your 2016 processes on 2026. It just doesn't work. Your 2006 processes don't work. Your 1996 processes don't work. And we've had this conversation a multitude of times with different business owners, and they just don't understand the reason and why, they need to make that pivot. They need to upgrade. They need to move accordingly in order to make sure that they're keeping up with the times and they don't get left behind, right? Because that's what the goal is. So today we're going to have that conversation. We're going to make this impactful. We've really got a great show here with us tonight. And as you can tell, we got our little Christmas outfits on. So as you know, it's Christmas time. And that brings us to the fact that we have an amazing holiday sale right now going on of Feeling Frosty. And Frosty the Snowman is out there selling our excuse me.
Selling? What is selling, girl?
What's he selling? No, he's giving sales away. He's giving 20% off on everything that we offer. There's a few exceptions that we do not give, but that's a very, very fine print, few and far in between. But at the end of the day, come take 20% off. If you guys are looking to do that, if you need help with your business, now is the time to take advantage of that. If you know someone who has a business and they need help with setting up their systems, their branding, their website, they're getting some sort of organization and everything together, then they need to be a part of our community. They need to either be a part of our pivot community, or we need to go ahead and get on the phone with them and find out how we can assist them. You know how you can assist them for Christmas? You can get them a Hello LLC gift card and go out to thehellollc.io. Check it out right there at the top. You'll see our holiday sales, and check out the gift card and get that as a gift, because we know you guys are giving gift cards this year. Who doesn't give gift cards?
We know your ass is going to run to Walgreens and get that gift card when you know you should have got something else.
The Visa gift card for $50 or $100. Guess what? We got one too.
And it's 20% off.
And it's 20% off, and they can utilize it for their business, which is going to make them more money. How cool is that? Instead of giving them a bottle of liquor or maybe, a dinner, give them something that their business and will give them business in the future. So that's what I got, Mr. Jones. Back to you as we get this amazing show rocking and rolling.
Yeah, as we talk about, you can't enter in the new year, utilizing 2016 processes. We want you all to understand that, look, if you are that person that is sitting around talking about, oh, this isn't for me, AI isn't for me, then look, this is exactly why you should be listening to this conversation, because this is not about if you're techie, right? This isn't no longer do you need to be a coder or an engineer or be, in Silicon Valley. This is for everyday business owners and entrepreneurs who are drowning in tasks, losing time to their manual work and trying to grow their business with the same old processes that your mentor, that your mama, your daddy that didn't run a business, did run a business, didn't work out, but they're trying to tell you how to run it now in 2025. This week, we're breaking down AI in the simplest way. No jargon, no overwhelming, just practical wins that you can start winning today and not waiting until January 1st, which I know you're gonna have a hangover. You're gonna wait till let's see, what is the so Wednesday is the actual, is the first, or should I say Thursday is the first. You're gonna celebrate on the 31st. You're going to hang it up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday is going to be over with. The 5th, you're going to have football. You're going to have hangover, all of that. You might as well give that week over and done with. And then here it is come the actual, what is that? The 5th. That's when you're going to be ready to rock and roll. And then it might not, some people might take to the 12th. And so that's why now we share with people that now's the time to start implementing these processes and things that you want to put in your business, because today is the 9th. You got the 16th, you got the 23rd, you got the 30th. You got 3 weeks from today to start scaling and start putting and implementing things into your business and start game planning what you're going to do and not waiting until the end of the month. And so that is why we share with you guys, especially for you small to medium-sized businesses. You have to understand, small to medium-sized businesses waste 5 to 10 hours per week, manual repeating tasks. That's crazy in itself. 76% of small owners admit they feel overwhelmed by technology, but more than half who adopt AI reports immediate time saving and reduced burnout. I love this analogy. You know where I'm going. It's kind of like you not wanting to go to the gym, and you go to the gym and you walk out of the gym and you're like, damn, why do I not go to the gym more often? It was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. Ta-da! Such is life, right? AI can reduce operational costs up to 30%. So if I came to you and I said, hey, I can save you 30%, I can save you 5 to 10 hours, and hey, I can help you, with that fear that you have, would you be willing to do that? What you're telling me is no. And that makes absolutely no sense looking at it from that standpoint. But what happens is our traumas, our dramas, our past, right, of what happened. And 9 times out of 10, when things do go wrong, I'm going to just say it, you were 100% at fault. You probably didn't read. You probably tried to do things your way. You probably didn't listen to somebody that was trying to share with you how to do it that way. And you thought you were better than that. And hence the reason why we share with you folks that you got to be able to collaborate and drop that ego, drop that pride, and really start listening at these facts and these stats, and not what you think that AI ain't gonna work, or you didn't watch too many Terminator movies, or you didn't watch too many Alien movies, and now you think that AI is coming to take us and wrap us up in Matrix and already have us as a battery. So if that is the case, guess what? I'm a double D battery, baby.
Yes, you are, my friend. Yes, you are. But that is not type of show. We are not on the Getting Naked podcast. So
not that way.
You can't just take me anywhere, I'm telling you guys. So, the fun thing about that, Mr. Jones, is the fact that you can't be using old stuff to bring into to 2026. And those facts that you dropped is what most people are not realizing that they fall into. They are those people. They are those businesses. And this is why, having this conversation, having the ability to make the pivot and upgrade your systems. And look, it's not even upgrading your system. It's updating your SOP, your standard operating processes. How do you process things through your business? Are you doing it manually? Is there an ability for you to change that? And the problem that most people, well, it's not a problem, but the solution or the outcome that most people come to is they go, it's working right now. That old spreadsheet system's working right now. That old way that I write, orders by hand is working right now. That Word invoice that I can send off, or that Word, quote that I can, Word document quote, instead of having a whole system that tracks this information. And it's I'll be 100% honest. When I have taken a look behind the curtain on businesses that I thought would have their systems and their SOPs down, they do not. And it's very surprising. These are big businesses that are doing millions and millions and millions of dollars. I know one company that I used to work for that does not have an SOP, does not have those processes and systems. It's kind of the wild, wild west. And they do millions of dollars of business a year. They are literally processing large amounts of revenue and orders. And there's such a large room for risk and mistakes. And those risks and mistakes cost money. And it blows my mind that they don't have those standard operating procedures and systems in place that just is blowing money out the door. So you can't be profitable when you got money just flying out the door, can you, Mr. Jones?
No, you cannot. Not at all.
I want millions of dollars coming through my business and making sure that if it is, that it's being utilized properly. That it's going back into the systems to build and grow and make it better. So that way everybody wins. The clients, the customers, the employees, the end users, the in-betweeners, and the business itself. So yeah, absolutely. So Mr. Jones, go ahead. I was going to say, I know we got a couple of amazing videos, but we also got some AI headlines. So
yeah, let's get to the headlines first.
Yeah, let's do some headlines. But let's start off with who we love the most. NVIDIA.
Yeah, yo.
We love us some NVIDIA.
We definitely love us some NVIDIA.
NVIDIA was approved to sell its H200 AI chips to China in exchange for 25% of the sales revenue, marking a major reversal in export restrictions. The current administration had to apparently approve that, and they have. So, NVIDIA is... That's a good thing. We're moving goods and services around the world. That's a good thing. Let's just stop there. OpenAI announced a new shopping integration with Instacart. How cool is that? To purchase groceries, making it the first Instacart checkout option for ChatGPT users. Okay, let me just say this, guys. Let me go ahead and paint the picture for you now. Everybody's like, oh, we'll never have AI in my house, or I'll never have technology in my house. And at the end of the day, you already have it because you have TVs, you have cell phones, you have Alexa, you have your laptops, you have your iPads or your tablets, whatever it is.
Your phone.
I had absolutely said that one, but we're a phone. And the point being is that the phone and everything else that you have already is going to be that quote unquote robot that you say you're not going to purchase. You already have it. Guess what? It's already a robot. It's already doing the things that you want it to do when you tell it to do something. It's already AI. It's already doing something that you want it to do when you tell it to do something. So the point is let's not be scared of it. Let's see how it's going to intermingle and mingle into our current daily standard operating procedures that we do as humans. So when you use your phones already, you're going to have that unit, that integration, just like OpenAI and Instacart. So if all of a sudden, just like you can right now, if you're setting anything, Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Alexa, play, 90s country playlist. Alexa, set a reminder to remind me tomorrow at 2 p.m. that I got a doctor's appointment at 3 p.m. and I got to get there, so I need to be out of the house at 2 p.m. Alexa, Alexa, Alexa. You guys already do it. Alexa, order this. Put this on the grocery list. Amazon this and put this in my Amazon cart and go ahead and order the whole cart and release the whole cart and put that on order. You can already do that. So this is just an integration that goes now with ChatGPT. So now AI is getting their API, their integrations into current applications like Instacart. You're going to see it come down the pipeline for Uber. You're going to see grocery stores. If you got a Kroger or an Albertsons or a Walmart in your hood, your area, you're in your arena, you're going to be able to have that integrated into your ChatGPT. It's just a matter of time. PayPal, all of these payment systems are going to be interconnected, interwoven, and being able to just go by your voice or written command. So that's where it's going. This is the first step. So integration between Instacart, making groceries at your fingertips. And that is because of 2020. 2020 was a real turning year. We lost a lot of amazing people and loved ones. And it also turned us into a new technology frontier. So there's a lot of things that happened in that year that what we're seeing now as a product of that. Essential AI, an open sourced RNJ-1, is a small 8B parameter model that rivals much larger systems on coding and software benchmarks, has come out and been launched. So they're essentially going to give other entities that are like them a run for their money. That's what that is saying. IBM announced plans to acquire data streaming companies Confluent for $11 billion to help enterprises connect real-time data to AI systems. And last but not least, the Google VP of Global Ads, Dan Taylor, refuted an Adweek report claim that ads will be coming to Gemini, saying that there are no ads on the Gemini app and there's no plans to do so. So for all those that absolutely hate, being added to death, I just noticed that when you open up TikTok, they now shove an ad in your face before you can even scroll anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, YouTube does it. You have to pay for the premium service to get around an ad every 5 minutes, a 30-second ad every 5 minutes. And so this is how they make their revenue. And this is going to change because the current you and I, consumer, are done and tired of ads. Yes, they're going to be ads all the time. We have advertisements, but we know people are done with that. It's just, they just blow past it and move on. And that's what we have to understand, is that we are changing the frontier of how this looks like. Marketing's changing. Everything's changing. And 2026, guys, you thought 2024, 2025 has created a lot of change and it went really fast. Wait for 2026. It is not the woo-woo side, but if you add up 2 + 2 + 6 and 0, 0, 0, nothing, you get 10. 1 + 0 is a 1. That's a Chinese year of 1. That means new starts. So we're in a year of 9 right now. We're ending a bunch of things. There's a lot of things that's coming to the end, and you're seeing that. You're seeing processes and systems. You're seeing big companies. Campbell's is a huge company that just got in a little bit of trouble for what there's one of their executives stated about the products of what they're putting in their Campbell's soups. What does that cause? It causes people to not want to utilize them or use that brand. So the number 9 is associated with endings. You've seen a lot of that. You've seen that in the entertainment industry as well. You've seen singers and things like that have kind of, gone to jail. So we're at the ending. Next year, a 1 year, new beginnings, AI, all of Web3 is going to absolutely take off and blast off, and you need to be in the right position to make sure that you don't miss it. So that concludes our AI headlines of what's going on. Short, sweet, and simple. Not, but it is really imperative for everybody to understand how and where we're moving into this new year. So with that said, Mr. Jones, do we have an amazing video coming down the pipeline, or did you want to jump in there and add to those amazing headlines?
I think, some of the biggest things that you shared is just the reversal on, the video, how a lot of these technologies are immersing, and how, Instacart and AI and really the things that we've been sharing with people from the beginning that, now is even more snowballing to where these companies are saying, hey, we're doing, exactly what we said we were going to do, and exactly, kind of what David and Tara said that companies were going to be doing.
Yeah.
Start implementing AI.
It's here.
Because they literally, I just read out the facts to you. 30%, of your employee's day is repetitive task. Let me get that right? And then saving 30% on, your revenue. So that just blows my mind that people aren't paying attention to that. and being able to explore, that benefit. So,
or they're expecting the employee that works for them to go out and do it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
They're expecting the employee to go out and learn how to do that, figure out how to utilize that, and implement it into their daily functions to make your tasks and job role be smoother and easier. But they're not spending the money to teach their team. They're not spending the money to implement this into their systems. They're not spending the money to do that.
I'm gonna just say it.
Say it.
They ain't spending the money to train you because they're getting rid of you.
Well, and that's part of it. That comes around to this whole conversation about AI taking over jobs. And just to add to that, because there was a couple of AI conferences over the past 2 weeks, and you brought up a great point. That was absolutely one of the conversations that came around was, is AI going to take over our jobs? And to be very frank, all of the panelists and a lot of the experts said, no, it's not intended, and it's not going to take over your job. But what it is going to do, it's going to be your assistant. It's going to come in and be your right-hand man that you're not going to be able to function without, because at the end of the day, or woman, right-hand person, not even a person, right-hand AI, that's going to be.
But they have feelings too.
They do. Hey, I treat them like they have feelings, because one day if those things
you better not be writing all caps.
That part, don't be in all caps.
Hey, you remember when you were writing all those caps on me?
You remember you were yelling at me?
Yeah.
I just was being lazy. That's what I would tell them. I'm sorry. Anywho, the point being is they're going to be your right-hand assistant, and you're going to be able to utilize them in every aspect or function of what you do. So you are going to actually be focusing on the more focused and refined task and expertise that you actually carry instead of writing emails. You are not hired to be a professional email writer. No, go let AI do that for you. Tell it what you want, move on. Right?
Yeah.
Right. All righty. So let's dive in and let's get this rocket rolling.
All right. So if you guys don't know, and I highly encourage you guys to make sure you follow us at the Hello LLC. And on all of our platforms. We're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. You come and join us. You follow, we support, you support, give love to take love, right? And so with that being said, look, this is, as we're talking about new technologies and things of that sort, here goes a great video that will showcase how some of these technologies that we have will not exist anymore as we get started. So check it out.
Real quick, what's the prices here on these new machines we've seen, Keith?
This one's list price at $49.99. This one goes for $95 or 11 grand,
okay,
depending on the drive.
Kevin?
This is $79.99 without modem, 2 megabytes, 40 megabyte hard disk, and $84.99 with.
Well, this is equivalent to an IBM AT. This is a 12 megahertz 286. It's got a 287 socket. It's got a 20 megabyte hard drive, a 3.5-inch floppy. This is an EGA compatible screen. It's got 16 grayscales. On the back here, you've got all your standard ports. There's external video for an EGA monitor, 2 serial ports. It's also got a space here for a modem, which would be this kind of modem here.
In addition to the desktop features like removable keyboard and all the ports and full complement of memory, we have a tremendously viewable fluorescent screen here. And if you notice, I'm running Microsoft Windows and Excel here, and the spotting of the cursor is something that does.
Oh great, you again. Have you seen your business? Hate, double hate, loathe entirely. And that website? I wouldn't steal it. It's too ugly. What would I do with it? Wrap gifts? Patch my walls? Even I'm booked.
Hey there, business and brand owners. Are you ready to get frosty this holiday season? Save up to $300 on Metaverse events in the Hello Plaza. Imagine hosting your next big event in a virtual wonderland. Get up to $400 off beers in a boxes, a smart link with an experience, all in one box. And that's not all. Get up to $500 free when you purchase a Hello gift card. It's the perfect gift for any business owner. Don't miss out. Visit thehellolc.io and start saving today. The Hello LLC, making your holidays brighter.
Welcome back to the AI Edge. We have a question for you today. Are you trying to win a Formula One race with a horse and buggy?
I love that. That's really the heart of what we're talking about today in our episode. 2026, you can't enter a new year with 2016 processes. We're seeing so many small businesses, amazing businesses, trying to operate in today's world using tools and workflows that are literally a decade old.
Exactly. And it's not just inefficient, it's becoming a serious threat to survival. The world has changed. Customer expectations have skyrocketed, and the tech is finally here for small businesses to compete with the big guys. But you have to be willing to let go of the old ways.
So stick with us for the next 15 minutes because we're going to break down the hidden costs of those outdated systems, how AI is not just for mega corporations anymore, and what your business needs to do right now to be ready for 2026.
All right, let's start with the problem. What's so wrong with the if it ain't broke, don't fix it mindset? Many business owners are thinking, hey, my spreadsheet system has worked for years.
But it is broke. You just can't see the cracks yet. Using those old systems is like trying to stream Netflix on a dial-up modem. You remember that sound, the screeches and beeps?
Oh, I remember, painfully. You'd wait 10 minutes for one picture to load, line by line.
Exactly. And that's what your business is doing. Every time a customer has to wait 24 hours for an email response, that's dial up. Every time you have to manually enter sales data from one system into another, that's dial up. Every time your team can't find the right information because it's buried in 100 different files, that's your business buffering.
That's a great way to put it. And it's not just a little annoyance. A recent McKinsey article on digital transformation put it perfectly. They said that these legacy systems are a primary obstacle to improving both efficiency and the customer experience. Your old tech is literally blocking you from growing.
Exactly. It's like trying to navigate a new city with a paper map when everyone else is using a GPS. You might get there eventually, but you're slow, you'll miss the detours and shortcuts, and you look completely outdated.
Right. The article also mentioned that true digital transformation is about continuously deploying new tech to make customers happier and lower your costs. It's not a one time project, it's a complete rewiring of how you operate. A complete rewiring.
And honestly, that's a big part of what we do at the Hello LLC. Our first step with any new client is to identify those dial up modem moments. We go through their entire workflow to find the bottlenecks, the manual tasks, the things that are costing them time and frustrating their customers.
It's like being a digital plumber, finding and fixing the leaks in their system that are draining their profits. So, if we know the old way is broken, let's talk about the new way. What's the upgrade from dial up? For us, a huge piece of that puzzle is AI.
Okay, I can feel some people tensing up when you say AI. They're picturing robots and complex code. But for a small business, it's so much simpler and more practical than that. We're talking about AI agents.
Think of an AI agent as the most efficient, focused employee you've ever had. It doesn't need coffee, it doesn't take vacations, and it loves doing the boring, repetitive tasks that your human team hates.
And that's a totally valid reaction. The media often portrays AI as this world changing, job ending behemoth. But the reality, especially for small businesses, is that it's just a tool. It's a force multiplier for the great work you're already doing. Totally. Let's make it real. Think about an operations role, someone who handles scheduling, answers basic customer questions via email, sends out invoices, and follows up on payments. Those tasks are critical, but they're also time consuming. An AI agent can do all of that instantly and flawlessly.
Exactly. It's not about replacing the human touch. It's about automating the mundane so you have more time for the human touch. It's about letting the AI handle the paperwork so you can have a real conversation with a client.
We're seeing that a well implemented set of AI agents can effectively replace the function of 2 to 3 operational roles in a small business. Now, that doesn't mean firing 3 people. It means freeing up your existing team to focus on what humans do best: building relationships, creative problem solving, and growing the business.
Think about the Industrial Revolution. People were terrified that machines would make artisans obsolete. But what happened? It created entirely new industries and allowed businesses to serve more people than ever before. This is the same kind of shift, just happening with administrative and digital tasks instead of physical ones.
And the data is clear on this. A recent study found that 82% of small businesses using automation are saving hours every single week. Imagine what you could do with an extra 5, 10, or even 20 hours a week.
That's game changing. It's the difference between constantly being stuck in your business and finally having the time to work on your business. And again, this isn't science fiction. Implementing these agents is precisely what we help businesses do at the Hello LLC. We find the right tasks to automate and build the AI workforce that fits their specific needs.
So let's pivot for a second. We've talked about internal efficiency, but the real driver behind all of this is the customer experience. What is the customer experience standard going to look like in 2026?
It's going to be instant, personalized, and proactive. Your customers will expect you to know who they are and what they've bought before. They will expect instant answers to their questions 24/7, not just during your business hours.
They have an Amazon Prime expectation for everything.
Exactly. They don't care that you're a small business with 5 employees. They're comparing their experience with you with their experience with Netflix, Spotify, and Amazon. If your process is clunky, if they have to repeat themselves, if they have to wait, they're gone.
And that goes right back to what we were saying about legacy systems. You simply cannot deliver that 2026 level of service if you're using a 2016 process. A spreadsheet can't offer personalized recommendations. A shared email inbox can't provide instant 24/7 support. It's impossible.
Okay, so let's get super practical. We've established the why. Now let's talk about the what. What does the essential digital tech stack for a 2026 ready small business look like?
Let's build it piece by piece. First, and this should be obvious but often isn't, is a modern website. It's not just an online brochure anymore. It is your digital flagship store, your number one salesperson, and the hub for everything you do.
Right. And that website needs to be connected to your CRM, your customer relationship manager. This is the digital brain of your business. It tracks every interaction with every customer so you can deliver that personalized experience we were talking about.
Next, you layer on the automations and AI assistants we've been discussing. These are the engines that run the system, handling tasks in the background so your team can focus on the customer.
Then you need smart links. These are simple, trackable links that make it incredibly easy for customers to book a call, make a purchase, or download a resource. One click, job done, no friction.
Of course, you need analytics. You can't improve what you don't measure. You need a simple dashboard that tells you what's working and what's not in real time.
And don't forget social automation to schedule content and engage with your audience without it consuming your entire day. And finally, something that sounds futuristic but is happening now: metaverse readiness, having a plan for how your business will exist in these emerging 3D internet spaces.
That list can sound like a lot, but building the stack is transformative. That same McKinsey report found that modernized companies see up to a 35% improvement in efficiency. 35%. That's more than a third of your wasted time and resources given back to you.
It's massive. And we know that hearing that whole list can feel overwhelming for a business owner who is already wearing a dozen hats. That's exactly why we created our Biz in a Box solution at the Hello LLC.
Tell them about it.
It's basically everything we just listed, all integrated into one seamless pre-built system. We hand you the keys to a 2026 ready business infrastructure. You don't have to be a tech expert. You just have to be ready to grow.
So, as we wrap up, the big takeaway today is really simple. The processes that got you to where you are today will not get you to where you need to be in 2026. The pace of change is just too fast.
You cannot bring a 2016 playbook to a 2026 game and expect to win. It's about working smarter, not just harder. It's about leveraging technology to create amazing experiences for your customers and a less stressful, more profitable environment for you and your team.
And if you're listening to this and feeling a mix of excitement and maybe a little bit of where do I even start, we have 2 clear next steps for you.
First, come see the future for yourself. Visit our website, thehellollc.io, and jump into the Hello Plaza Metaverse. You can walk around our virtual headquarters, see this technology in action, and get a real feel for what's possible. It's a fun, no-pressure way to explore.
And if you're ready to get down to business, your second option is to book a free 30-minute strategy call with our team. We'll take a look at your current systems, listen to your goals, and help you map out a clear, actionable path to get you 2026 ready.
The link for both the Metaverse and the strategy call is on the Biz in a Box. Don't wait. 2026 is closer than you think. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Edge.
Are you an innovative entrepreneur or business owner ready to embrace the future of business transformation?
The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and it's crucial to adapt and pivot towards success in this dynamic landscape. At the Hello LLC, we are dedicated to guiding you through this transformative journey, offering a comprehensive suite of services that extend beyond the metaverse and 3D immersive experiences.
Our mission is to empower businesses and brands by assisting them in building, branding, systemizing, and automating their operations. We specialize in steering businesses from a 2-dimensional existence to a thriving 3-dimensional presence, where opportunities abound.
We help businesses harness the power of technology to work smarter, not harder, enabling them to operate efficiently and stay ahead of the curve. Our diverse range of services includes:
Our Biz in a Box is a complete business solution package designed to jumpstart your entrepreneurial journey. From strategic planning to digital infrastructure, we've got you covered. Your one app, one tap solution.
Our Motion Work AI videos transform your brand storytelling with our cutting-edge AI-driven video production, captivating your audience like never before.
Our 3D VR environments will step you into the future of immersive experiences. With our custom 3D virtual reality environments that engage and captivate your customers.
Lastly, in our Pivot membership program, we offer tailored guidance and support to either show you, teach you, or take care of the transformation process for you.
According to a 2023 study by Fundera, a staggering 28% of small businesses in the United States do not have an online presence. This statistic underscores the importance of embracing digital transformation. Having a website is more than just an online presence, it's a gateway to unlocking numerous benefits, including reaching a broader audience, showcasing your products or services, generating leads and sales, establishing trust, providing customer support, and maintaining competitiveness within your industry.
The Hello LLC is committed to helping you excel in all these aspects of modern business, not just limited to the metaverse alone.
Why should you choose the Hello LLC to navigate this transformational journey?
By partnering with us and harnessing cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, reduce operational costs, and enhance brand recognition, all while working with a company that holds integrity in high regard. Our commitment to ethical and principled business practices ensures that your journey towards success is not only innovative, it is also firmly rooted in trust and transparency.
Don't wait. Take the first step towards a brighter business future. Contact us today to explore how we can support you in developing a remarkable digital presence and immersive experience that will leave a lasting impression.